Because I want to help students on their academic journey through Crowder, where I once walked the halls many years ago. Just a little help can go a long way for students that are trying to meet the financial obligation of college on their own. I received a scholarship during my time at Crowder, and it was instrumental in my education. So I want to give to our future.
I was a first-generation low-income student, and my parents didn't have the ability or resources to assist with paying for school. So I felt that it was important to give, because whenever I was a student at Crowder, I had the privilege of receiving a foundation scholarship from Cliff Wagner, and it assisted with paying that unmet need from financial aid. And so I know without the scholarships and support that I had, that it wouldn't have been possible. And so I just, now working with these students that were just like I was, I feel that it's important to pass that along and to share that with the students so that they have that opportunity that I had.
I give because even a small amount creates an immense impact on the students and their families, and ultimately that emanates into the community. I received a portion of my education from scholarships, so it's time for me to give back and let future graduates have a success of their own.
In 2006, I started teaching at Crowder in the vet tech department, and it was a busy time professionally for me, but it was also a very busy time personally. We had two daughters that were involved in every sport, every activity, travel ball, and we thought that our family's path was going 100 miles an hour in one direction. But then in 2010, life changed greatly for our family. Our oldest daughter had just graduated a two-year degree and had played college softball, and our youngest daughter, Shelby, was getting ready to start her senior year. She was playing travel ball. She had just been elected as a state FFA officer during that time, and she was busy. And so in July, she had two activities that she had to be at. So we split the time, and she was going from one FFA leadership training, and she was traveling to a softball tournament, and she never arrived. And we heard from the Highway Patrol that it was a fatality accident. And our life changed. Our life was totally shattered at that moment. The path that we thought we were on, we were not on anymore. And Shelby had big plans. She lived life very large. She was always happy. She was silly. She was goofy. She was the life of our family. So I started the employee giving when I started in 2006, just because, with no purpose, no plan, no intention. It was just something that you just did. So it was really serving no purpose in my mind. It was just something that I was doing. After that time, after Shelby passed away, our life was just totally, we were on our knees. We were just totally devastated. But within 5 minutes, honestly, within 5 minutes of the highway patrolman saying that it was a fatality accident, God showed up big in our lives, boldly in our lives, and revealed to us that this was totally the plan for Shelby's life. And although I did not like, and I still don't like this plan for Shelby's life, I've come to accept it, and it will make sense someday. So Mark and I are left with then what is the plan and the purpose in our life afterwards, because we're different people than what we were beforehand. I'm honestly a better person now, and it's kind of, it's sad that it took losing Shelby to become a better person, but I'm a much better person now. So my employee giving kind of has purpose now. We were left with trying to decide what our plan, what our purpose is in life without Shelby, because she had a great purpose and a plan. So Mark and I are both in education. He's a high school principal, and he sees students in great need and devastating circumstances just to come to school each day. And I have students who need gas money just to come to school, or they need groceries just to get them by, and that's an easy fix. But making sure they're successful and that they graduate college. I didn't get to support Shelby so that she could graduate through college. So now my purpose is being supportive of our students here, and not just my vet tech students, but being supportive of our students here so that they are successful and that they can graduate. And I see that at a lot of times throughout the year. I go to the foundation dinner, and part of my job is preparing dinner for the foundation dinner as part of the ag department. And so even though it's a very busy day, I like to watch the kids who are receiving the scholarships, and they're nervous and they're excited, and watching the parents that come who are so proud of their kids getting scholarships, and the donors who are sitting there with pride. And graduation is another one that just, it's a very bittersweet day. I never got to celebrate a college graduation with Shelby, but I celebrate all of those kids as they graduate. But I see that the money, the little bit of money that I'm able to give, is making a difference and has an impact on our Crowder students.